It'll deflect to the far corner. Montembeault sends it across to his D partner, Josh Owings. Up the near side, Kings hold the line. Turnbull just gets it across the ice. There's Johnny Evans, far corner. Evans looking in front, deflected in! Great pass, better tip. Ben Berard's got his 11th goal of the season, and the Kings lead 1-0. Behind his own net, Harper had it, sent it around, comes to Jack Long at the point. Long goes across, Johan Steen right point, feathers it down low, looking for a tip, didn't get one. Johnny Evans has the puck, cutting towards the middle high slot. Evans pass down low, one-timer, Turnbull scores! What vision from Johnny Evans as he spots Carter Turnbull at the left face-off circle. Turnbull's got his 22nd of the season, and the Kings lead 2-1. Johnny Evans will switch sides with Matt Cairns. Down low, Turnbull back to Evans. High slot to Turnbull again. Left circle, Evans now to Matt Cairns, right circle. Looking cross ice, here's Evans one-timer. Rolling in! I think it hits something on its way, but Johnny Evans gets credit for the goal. 3 points on the night. And it's 3-1 Kings. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Making his way through center into the attacking zone. Berard gets hit hard, drops it off for Turnbull, cross ice. Here's Johan Steen winding and firing. His shot was blocked, deflects down low, and they score! With 1 second to go on the power play, Carter Turnbull scores his second of the game. And how quickly things can turn. The Kings now lead 4-1. Joined alongside now by Kings assistant coach Brock Sawyer and Kings forward Curtis McCarrick. Curtis, that game was really getting heated there in the third period. I know it's a division rival and it's kind of the way you always expect it to go between two teams like this. But once all those penalties were settled, your team really took advantage of the chances they were given. Yeah,
I mean, I think that's part of Cowichan style is to come in and try and frustrate us and get us off our game. But we just got to know to stick to our game plan. And I think we started to do that in the third period there.
Coach, I was saying in the first intermission, I wasn't sure if your team would be too happy the way that first period went, but I think as the game went on, you guys kind of started to play a little bit better, and obviously, like I said to Kurt there, took advantage late in the third period.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not our sharpest start here in a little bit, but I mean, it was some back and forth hockey. I mean, we gave up we turned the puck over too many times, and we didn't hit enough bodies in that first period. I think Normie had us down for 4 hits in the first period to their 10. So that's never a good sign. But no, obviously, we scored a goal and you guys were upbeat about it. But we knew we had to, going in the room after one, we had to be better and find our game.
It's kind of a slow pace there at the start of the second period. It felt like the first 8 minutes took about 25 minutes to play there, Kurt. Is it kind of tough to sort of stay in the game when things are a little slow paced like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, stuff like that's going to happen. We just need to talk as a team and stick to our game plan. And, like I said, stuff like that's going to happen. And, you just got to fight through it and carry on.
Had a couple of injuries for today's game, Coach. So you had some defensemen lining up in front. The captain, Jake Kohlhauser, taking a bunch of face-offs and actually won a couple pretty cleanly. I was pretty impressed by that.
Yeah, he was 4-0.
Yeah, nice to have some guys who can kind of move up like that and fill in on spots like that.
No, that's just it. I mean, that's important for a team. I mean, you get in these situations where you got a 22-man roster and it's a long season. It's a grind, and with playoffs coming and the amount of games you play, you play 7 games in 9 nights. So, you're going to have some injuries and some bumps and bruises where guys may not be able to go, and you might not be able to get affiliates in that you want. So, I mean, we have 20 healthy bodies, and we have guys who are willing to step up and play different roles to contribute to our team. And I mean, hey, give Volps and Colsey a lot of praise there because they stepped up and did a good job filling in on that fourth line for us. And you mentioned Colsey going 4-0 on his faceoffs. I mean, it's as a defenseman myself, I mean, I love going up front to play because you know what to do in the defensive zone. You know where to be because that's what you're taught your whole career. And then you get in the offensive zone, it's just fun because you're down low and spinning and trying to create some opportunities. So, I mean, hey, our D-men do a lot of one-on-ones in practice throughout the week, and when they get to go on the offensive side, their faces light up because sometimes they like to take advantage of the guys with with the boots like Curdy, or the guys who like to cut corners. So it's a good competition. But no, I mean, everybody gets an opportunity to work on their game daily, and I mean, it doesn't matter really what situation we put guys in. We're comfortable with that, and those two guys did a great job filling in tonight.
Speaking of stepping up, Curtis, I thought your goaltender Brian Wilson had a fine performance here today. 34 saves, gets his 19th win of the season, and both goalies really playing well. But Brian had a great game today.
Yeah, no, obviously we're confident in both goalies. We got two goalies that can go in there and win games for us. Brian did a good job tonight.
And, Coach, we talked about Johnny Evans on Saturday because he had such a great game with 4 goals and 2 assists. Played great here again today. 2 great passes for the assist, and then gets a goal there on a bit of a weird bounce, but just another fine performance from a guy like Johnny Evans.
So we're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about him some more. Yeah.
Okay, no, I mean, he's he's playing well, and he's finally rounding into that player. I think I said that on Saturday that we always thought he could be. Obviously, his 200-foot games rounding in nicely too. He's more responsible in his defensive zone and killing some penalties now as well. But his offensive instincts are just unbelievable. I mean, you see the way he just walks out of the corner, controls the puck, does a little fake drop with the D-man and sucks the guy up to create that seam pass. And I mean, give Carter credit. He kind of just hangs out in that little bubble spot. And I mean, one of the greatest goal scorers right now in the NHL is Ovechkin, and that's his favorite spot in between that circle from pretty much anywhere. So that's just 2 good players with good IQ and finding each other and getting in the right areas and making things happen. So I mean, yes, another 4-point night for him, but I mean, he doesn't get that without other guys chipping in and scoring. I mean, Carter had a good night moving his feet and driving the net. I mean, Mully and Betsy went out, that line created some energy. Cobes, Finney, and Curdy, they were buzzing a bit and getting some cycles going. And I mean, that's the key to beating these guys, is moving your feet and creating opportunities for yourself. And I mean, we already touched on that makeshift line with centered by Kohlhauser, but no, I mean, all 4 lines were pretty solid for us tonight. And I mean, guys knew once we got the puck deep, we just had to keep our feet moving and stay on it. And penalties, we draw some penalties and let our power play go to work, and that was the difference tonight. A big power play goal late.
Big third period here tonight. Right back at it tomorrow against Cowichan. Guys, thanks for this, and we'll talk to you again.
Thank you, Craig.